Welcome back, familia, to Northside LDN. And today, South Korea 2, Portugal 1. First of all, before I get into this bucaria from Fernando Santos, this guy is the reason why Portugal will not win the World Cup. We fluked it. Yeah, to win this cup. Yeah, under Fernando Santos, caramba. We fluked it to win this. Yeah, we fluked it. We absolutely fluked it. This guy is not good enough to manage Portugal, and I'm doing a petition right now, caramba. Go and get me Jose Mourinho, because I believe that Jose Mourinho with this team will be able to get Portugal to win major honors in international football. Fernando Santos is why the Portuguese have been saying that he needs to change his tactics. We need to get rid of him because this guy is way too defensive, and today it cost us. Today was this sit back, take it, you know what I'm saying? Just taking it from the Koreans, absolutely opening us up, attacking us, and there was no answer for Portugal. And the only time Fernando Santos wants to open up and start attacking with his Portugal team is in the last 10 to 15 minutes. It is not good enough. I want to congratulate South Korea because they've won today and now they progressed along with us to the round of 16. But what Bulgaria am I seeing from Fernando Santos? If you're going to rotate the team, why are you putting a João Mario that plays at Benfica, that hasn't got the legs, that is already 30-odd years old, that can't run like that, was never known for being the most rapid and fastest player? Why is he playing on the wing? Why is Horta playing on the wing when both of these guys are more midfielders than they are wingers and there's no pace? And today, Portugal already through, but it just annoys me how this guy manages this squad and this team. And the way he doesn't utilize the talent. Eu não mereço essa porcaria. Why are you playing João Mario and Horta when you have André Silva that's on the bench? You have Rafael Leão that's on the bench. Both of them fast, both of them pacey, both of them can play as strikers or as wingers. Then I'd understand why you're playing Ronaldo, because you're playing both players that could play as strikers on the wings, but it gives us more dynamism and more speed. But no, you put João Mario that's slow, you put Ronaldo that's slow, that can't track back, that can't run, Horta that can't run either. Yes, Horta did well to get his first goal, but ultimately, that when you look at that front three, that's not gonna unravel South Korea. Luckily for us, Pepe was playing excellent balls over the top. The guy was just pinging balls, bro, like he's Paul Pogba or something. Just pinging balls from deep, pinging balls, bro. And he did really well to assist Horta. But what kind of merda is this? And then when you move away from the front three that have no pace and no dynamism in it, and most of these players are old, you look at the midfield, you got Vitinha that is only up and coming. He isn't good enough. I don't understand why he's in the midfield. You got Ruben Neves that I understand, but at the same time, why can't Paulinho start? Another player that can't get a start, like André Silva, like Rafael Leão. Why can't he get a start? Because this is a game that we're supposed to be rotating. I'm not mad at Ruben Neves. I actually think he had a decent game, but at times, obviously, he was shocking as well. But why are you playing Ruben Neves, that's defensive, with Nunes, and you're playing Vitinha? It doesn't make any sense. Where's the creativity coming from? And why didn't we bring Renato Sanches? This just shows if you don't have Bernardo Silva, if you don't have Bruno Fernandes, our midfield doesn't have any dynamism from it, and there's no one that can get the ball from deep and carry it, a proper ball-carrying midfielder. Why didn't we bring Renato Sanches? Because I tell you what, that boy plays amazingly for Portugal. And even when we went out in the last competition that we're in, he was one of the shining lights. Renato Sanches plays excellently for Portugal. He drives at attackers. He asks questions of the defense. He brings and drags players out of position because his ball retention is very good, and he's very good at holding the ball and pulling people out of position. Why didn't we bring him to this World Cup? And this is what I want to know for Fernando Santos. If you want to rotate, I understand that we're already through, but this is the crap that I'm not understanding. I was happy to see Silva starting because he's a youngster at Benfica that's doing very, very well. So I was happy to see him with Pep. I didn't expect him to be perfect. The kid is, 18, 19 years old. So I'm not expecting perfection. The only one for me today, the only player for me that can hold his head up high today is Dalot. Dalot was our best player. And yeah, he had 1-2 moments, but he was very, very good at keeping Heung-min Son quiet in this game. Apart from everyone else, shocking. Cancelo, I've still seen the same mistakes I've seen from before. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. I don't understand why does Portugal always wait to the end to start playing football? We already knew that South Korea had to come out and they had to come at us and they have to play for the win. If you know that, the best form of defense is attack. Attack. We have more talent going forward than we have defensively. Why keep inviting pressure? I don't understand. And this is the approach all the time with Portugal. Tô cansado dessa porcaria. Get me Jose Mourinho and get me someone else. Because at least if he's going to defend, he knows how to attack. This guy doesn't know how to attack. Why are you persisting with Ronaldo? What did Ronaldo offer today? How many chances? People are laughing at Belgium saying, oh, Lukaku, look how many chances he flopped. Ronaldo, how many chances did you flop today? Pepe's giving you balls in. Neves is giving you balls in. Vitinha's giving you balls in. And you're flopping at every opportunity. And this is what I'm saying with this guy. We are not going to win anything with Cristiano Ronaldo. He is finished at the elite level. He is done. This guy is not clinical anymore. He can't take on a player. He can't run at players. He hasn't got pace. Even his shooting, he needs extra touches. Bro, it's done. It is done. The amount of chances that Ronaldo had in this game, and he did not bury it against Korea. Trust me, if Rafael Leao or Andres Silva, within 5-6 chances, they would have at least scored one. And this is why I don't understand with Fernando Santos. He just stays loyal to certain players. It's not about loyalty to certain players. You drop Danilo, so why don't you drop Cancelo? Because when we've been looking at Cancelo in recent games for Portugal, ele não tá fazendo uma porcaria, ele não tá jogando. O gajo não tá jogando, pá. Put somebody that's going to actually play properly. He ain't playing properly. Why are we putting such a defensive-minded midfield every time? Why are we bringing on Carvalho when the game is 1-1? Why are you bringing on Carvalho? Why are you doing that? I don't understand. Taking off Vitinha out of the three, out of Vitinha, Neves, and Nunch, the only one that's probably going to drive forward a lot more than the other two, because obviously Neves got to sit there. Nunes is more defensive-minded than attacking-minded, in my opinion. So why are you taking him on and bringing on Carvalho? That is another CDM. When the game isn't set and done, we're not up 3-0. We're not up 4-0, 5-0. So why are you doing that, knowing that Korea knows you? They've got to throw the kitchen sink at it. It doesn't make no sense. And the reason is not because Portugal don't have the talent. We don't have the right manager with the players and the selection of players that we should have brought to the World Cup. And the players that we do have, he doesn't utilize what Portugal has. And this is why I want Fernando Santos and his flipping rugrat head to get out of Portugal. Today's embarrassing. 2-1 against South Korea. All due respect to South Korea, in the world of football, who are these guys? We should have been slapping these men up. Like, it's not good enough. And big up to South Korea, man. I ain't hating on them. Look, they came out, they did their thing. At the end of the day, we came out with the wrong game plan. We started the game off defending, and then only in the second half we want to attack. It don't work like that. We should have went out, we should have came at them, put up pacey players if we're going to rotate the squad. Put Andres Silva, put Rafael Leao, make sure we go at them, smash them up, get a couple of goals in, then you can sit back. Then you can shut up shop. But nah, this guy just wants to shut up shop every game. Do you know what I mean? It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Let's get straight into it, because I tô cansado. This doesn't fill me up. There's not been one performance so far in the 3 games Portugal's had. There's not one game that's made me feel like, you know what, we've been dominant for 90 minutes, and we've imposed the players and the players that we have. You know what I mean? There's not been one game where we've imposed ourselves. Portugal only play good in patches. I'm sick and tired of patches. I'm sick and tired of it. Fernando Santos, you've had long enough. You've got better selection of players that you could have brought to the World Cup and that you have at your disposal. Why are you playing João Mario and Horta there? And why are we playing such a lackluster flipping midfield? Portugal have no runners. Why are you only bringing on runners with 20 minutes to go in the game? It just doesn't make no sense. This guy is so stiff. This guy is stiff for the bruv. This guy is hella stiff, man. I'm sick of it, man. Nah, this is embarrassing. Listen, let me open up my cerveja, because I can't believe the porcaria I just saw. Honestly, today's not gonna be it's not gonna be too long. I've had enough. Absolutely embarrassing for Portugal, and this is why we're not one of the favorites. I can't believe it. Listen, put your comments down below so you can let me know what you think about this game. But for me, absolutely embarrassing. It was a great ball in the counter-attack from Pepe for the overlapping the lot into Ricardo Horta for the first goal. Let me say that. I think that was very, very good. And it just goes to show, when our fullbacks start overlapping like the lot, why can't Cancelo do that more often? You know, I'm seeing the lot being able to do it. Why can't Cancelo do that on the left-hand side. And it led to a goal, you know, and Pepe was playing very good balls on the counter-attack and looking for Ronaldo, looking for Horta, looking for João Mario, and that resulted in the first goal. And I was happy with that, but I just don't understand why I can't carry on. Where the fuck is my lighter? Because I tell you what, right now I'm not in the mood. Hold on a sec, let me get my flipping lighter. Because these finish that put are flipping embarrassing me, and now I'm gonna have to go to a flipping dinner thing. You know what I'm saying? Looking like a dickhead out here because football are flipping playing like some pricks. I'm sick and tired of this crap. You know what I'm saying? These men embarrassing me out here. These men are taking a piss. You know what I'm saying? With my flipping lighter, man. I've had enough. Finish that puta. I'm sick and tired of Fernando Santos, man. I've been saying this. Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo and Fernando Santos will be the reason why Portugal don't win the World Cup. They are solely the two reasons why we won't win the World Cup. Tô cansado, caramba. We got a great chance to go for the World Cup, but now Ronaldo isn't the player that he is and can't take getting taken off. Even when he got taken off, my guy's squaring his face and looking all angry. What are you angry about? What did you do this game? What did you do? Because you can't argue about the service, bro, because you got the service. Yeah? We're trying to lift this. Yeah? Yeah? We're trying to win this, caramba. You're just there daydreaming on the pitch. You don't run. You don't do nothing. You don't track your man down. What do you do? Every time you get a chance, Ronaldo gets a chance, he scuffs it. Every time this guy. You're not the elite player you think you are. And this is why Man United didn't mind getting rid of you, because you're not the player you once was. And the thing is, we could have let you bow out gracefully. But no, you actually still think you are that player. You're not that player, bro. You're not that player. Your time has gone. It's time to go. It's time to go now. You know, South Korea had a chance to make it level with a cross that found Cancelo ball watching, and they tapped it in. And luckily, that was ruled offside. And that was already, that was in the first half. That was already a sign that these men are coming at us, that these men are serious. They want to go through to the round of 16. But did Portugal heed the warning? Warning that we're going to heed, bro. Portugal don't want to put their ear to the World Cup like me, be talking about, yo, you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying? The World Cup's calling me. Do you know what I mean? You know what time it is? I'm going to World Cup. They don't want to do that. They don't want to do that crap. They don't care. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, South Korea, we take them lightly. Not seeing that. We've seen performances from smaller nations this World Cup. There's been a lot of shockers. You can't have that kind of mentality. It's not, oh, it's just a given that we're going to beat certain teams. You know what I'm saying? You look, bruv, I'm done out here. I'm done out here. But we didn't heed the warning. Luckily, it was ruled offside. But luckily, Milku, because what did it really come up to? Nothing. We still lost the game. Do you know what I'm saying? South Korea corner to make it 1-1 was an absolute disgrace. First player heads it in the box, and the South Korea player runs it past Pepe and Silva. Pathetic defending, no one marking there. Absolutely ridiculous marking for the first goal, the equalizer goal for South Korea. Yeah, they have a corner. It gets to one of their players. He heads it back into the box, and literally Pep and Silva, all of them ball watching instead of marking their man. The South Korean players run in behind the centre backs and get to the ball 1-1. Well, I mean, what is going on here? Is everyone on holiday? Because I think they think they're over there in Qatar for boys' holiday. Boy, I don't know, boys' night out. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Jet ski with the lads or something. Acorda! Acorda, porque vamos perder o Mundial se vocês continuam a defender assim. Eu estou cansado, mano. Não estão atentos. Pensa que, porque South Korea, vamos ganhar. We're not going to win nothing if you lot keep playing like this. What kind of fucking defending was that today? What porcaria was that today? Do you know what I'm saying? I've got that dickhead from work, C-Town, flipping going to be start twerking, doing the shmoney dance or whatever, because man's back in South Korea, now they're through. I'm done with these. Now let me light up my cigarette. I'm talking sad, man. Flipping got something in my eye. I'm done, man. This day's getting worse and worse. It's getting worse and worse. I got flipping something in my eye. Look at that. These men are stressing me. I talk on Sado, man. What are Portugal doing? Then you have Pep, once again, another long ball to Ronaldo. This time he's too lazy to run back on side. And when he gets to the ball, he misses the goal. And it's ruled offside. And this is what I'm saying. You just get laziness from Ronaldo these days. You just get laziness. Absolute laziness now. The guy, bro, Pep is looking for you, playing the long ball over the top. And you're walking to go back on side. Walking. I don't know who you think you are, bro. Bust a flipping gut to get back on side, and when you get the chance, at least hit it on target. Is that too much to ask? Because if it is, let's play Rafael Leao instead of you, Ronaldo. Let's play Andres Silva instead of you. This guy just thinks he's got the golden ticket like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the golden ticket to be playing for Portugal all the time. If you're not performing, banco. Vai no banco. Tô cansado, mo. Eu tô mesmo cansado. This is embarrassing today. Absolutely embarrassing. Thank God I didn't go to the Portuguese cafe today. Thank God I didn't go to a Portuguese bar today to go watch this game. I'm watching it at my yard. You know what I mean? Nice and comfortably. Nobody's stressing me out. Do you know what I'm saying? This is ridiculous. Absolutely pathetic from Ronaldo in that chart. And there was numerous times where he was playing like that. Vitinha, great long-range shot. Then the goalkeeper saves it. Ronaldo on the rebound, misses it with a header. I mean, come on. He doesn't even get it on target. This is what I'm saying. And it's not even that I'm expecting Ronaldo to be in his prime. But when he talks like he's the big guy and everyone's against him and he should be playing, and when today he's getting substituted and he's flipping swearing and saying puta, zi caralho, zi merda, zi fodas, and all of this swearing in Portuguese. Bro, you're not producing, bro. You're not producing. And the thing is, I'm annoyed, yeah, because we're going into the round of 16. If we go this naive, yeah, with these kind of tactics that we've been showing in every game, the only difference today is a different lineup. The tactics is the same. Defend, 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 defend. Everyone behind the ball. No one is trying to get in behind the South Korean defense. No one's making runs. No one's trying to exploit them. There's no movement in the midfield. There's no movement up front. I'm done, bruv. These men are stiffer than the ironing board. I'm not cansado more. Let me just smoke my cigarette, man, before I get a flipping Billy back in a minute online. I'm cansado, man. What are these men doing to me? You know what I mean? Second half, another ball into Ronaldo, 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, and he misses. And this is what I'm talking about. This guy. How many more chances did you need to fall on your lap for you to slap it top bins? I don't get it. It's easy for you to be on Piers Morgan, a fala pucaria, fala merda, saying that, my son said, daddy, how are you not playing? I mean, you're the best player in the world. Is that the best player in the world? You need over 6 chances to put the ball in the back of the net against South Korea, with all due respect. And listen, I'm not going to take anything away from South Korea. They deserved it today. They were immense. They defended as a team. They pressed us. They were running. They were energetic. They were everything Portugal wasn't. Everything Portugal wasn't today. They attacked as a unit. They pressed us. They backed us. The first half, they backed us all the way into our half. They didn't let us play out. They didn't let us gain momentum. Well done to South Korea. I got nothing bad. Listen, when a team wins fair and fair, I ain't going to knock them. I'm going to congratulate them. Congratulations, South Korea. And luckily, Portugal's done what we needed to do in the previous games, that this game doesn't affect us. But if we continue with the same naivety, this is why I don't like this manager. Because this manager doesn't know how to he doesn't know how to utilize the talent that we've got. I'm done. The lot gave the ball away in the second half, and the Korean player was 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Luckily, he hit it straight at the goalkeeper. We had so many signs like this during the game. So many signs. I mean, Cancelo did very well to block Son's shot. Son had a shot and he put his body in. South Korea tried to ask for a handball in the box. The referee said, nah, it touched his thigh. And he put his arm to his side like this. He didn't stretch his arm out to try and handball it. And I think that was fair because I didn't think it was a penalty. Not because I'm Portuguese, but I definitely just didn't think it was a penalty. Mas eu tô cansado, mano. Eu tô cansado. One counter-attack in extra time, yeah? Only Bernardo Silva is back. Every Arsenal, look at me, my head's gone. Every Portugal player is up there. Silva, Pep, Dalot, everyone is up there. Only Bernardo Silva. Who made the decision that when we're going up for corners, everyone bombs up there, and the only one that kicks back is Bernardo Silva? Who made that decision? Because if they hit us on the counter attack, which they kept doing, you only got Bernardo Silva, and then you've got one of the Korean players running, and then you've got Dalot and Paulinho standing off the South Korean player, knowing that put a foot in because this guy is going to be looking for anyone that's overlapping. Someone overlaps, he plays the ball through because both Paulinho and Dalot are ball watching and not closing their man down and putting a foot in. And it's 2-1 at extra time. And by that time, it's too late. It's too late for Santos because you leave it too late to actually start attacking teams and dominating the game. You allow other teams to dictate the game and dominate the game, and then Portugal have to play catch up. And now we lost this one. Absolutely pathetic. Congratulations to South Korea. Congratulations to your people, to your players. You're not a big footballing nation, and congratulations. You won it fair and square. I'm not gonna say the referee. I ain't gonna do none of that pukadia that super gooners like to do. Oh, VAR this, oh, referee that. No, they won fair and square. They won because my manager's naive, because our players are naive as well, thinking that the job is done at 1-1 and we can just hang on for a draw when they are playing. They're playing out of their skin the whole game to get goals and to win this game. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm tired. Leave your comments down because I'm gonna get into the comments in a bit. Because it's not going to be a very long review because I've had enough. I've actually had enough. When I'm looking at what we did in the game, what's going on here? Flipping, even my laptop's playing. Even my laptop can't even believe it. My laptop is bugging out. He's thinking, bruv, get this bum out of the Seleção. You know what I'm saying? Why are you bringing on Jean Palinha in the 65th minute? Why are you doing that? I don't understand. The game ain't over. Why are we bringing a defensive midfielder? Why are we only bringing Rafael Leão and Andres Silva in the 65th minute? Why? Because we're going in at half-time. We're going in at half-time drawing. So why would these guys not starting? I don't understand. What was João Mario and Horta doing that they couldn't be subbed off beforehand? I don't understand. I really don't understand. You know, and then in the 81st and 82nd minute, he's bringing on Bernardo Silva, which is fine to bring on Bernardo Silva, but that substitution should have been done a lot earlier. And then you're bringing on William Carvalho, another CDM. This is what I'm saying about this manager. This is why he's naive. You're bringing in the second half, you're bringing in 2 CDMs. Why? I just don't understand. Are we 3-0 up? Are we 4-0 up? We don't have anyone creating any opportunities in the midfield. Yeah? And you're bringing in Palinha and you're bringing on Carvalho. Make it make sense. And this is what I mean about Fernando Santos, man. This guy is a pussy when it comes to football. This guy don't want to attack. He don't want to open up. He don't want to dictate. He doesn't believe in the talent that he's got. And this is what's going to cost us. It's naive, man. It's completely naive. And I'm sick of it. The starting lineup wasn't good enough. It wasn't good enough. That midfield, if you're going to rotate it, should have had Palinha, it should have had Bernardo Silva, and it should have had Renato Sanches. That's what it should have had. Yeah? More creativity, more ball, more players that can run with the ball and can create things and can open up defenses. Then you should have had, yeah, if you wanted to start Ronaldo, fine. You want to start Ronaldo. But you don't start Ronaldo with 2 wingers, yeah, that I don't think are wingers, are midfielders. You don't start him with 2 wingers that have no pace in João Mario and Horta. You don't do that. I don't care what no one says. You don't do that. It don't make no sense. We struggled in previous games because we're not running at teams. We're not. The only way you can break down a settled defense or 2 backs of 4 is running at them, having people overlapping, pace and power, and you'll get through and you'll get. But no, I just don't understand, bruv. And Ronaldo shouldn't have started in the first place. He shouldn't have started because he hasn't been playing that great. He really hasn't. But because he's a captain, he has to play. Look, I'm sad this merda, man. I'm sick and tired of it, man. So it's the same crap, man. Honestly, like ridiculously embarrassing, man. Let me get into you lot's comments. Andre, big up Andre. How are they letting Chicken Chow make, bruv? I'm done, bruv. I'm done. D1, absolutely awful performance. I'm so disappointed. Big up you though, my bro. Big up, bro. Love for jumping on, as always. Yeah, bro, I'm done with it as well, man. I'm done, like. I've been saying before the World Cup started that Fernando Santos and Ronaldo will be the reason why we're not going to win it. And today people can see what I'm saying. Fernando Santos, his tactics are dead. They're not good. They're really not good. And Ronaldo, he just isn't clinical. Everyone, don't forget to hit that like and show support. Big up to you, bro. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button or the dislike if you want to dislike the video. Big up Northside. Thoughts on Cancelo today, bro? bro, the guy's still frustrating. He's still frustrating, bro. He was part of the reason as well on the counter attack. Like, why are you so high up? I just don't understand. Like, I don't understand where he was at. It wasn't just him, but it was a disgrace. I think the lot was a lot better than Cancelo, and the lot is really showing up Cancelo, really showing him up, man. Coming on and actually giving us a full performance instead of Cancelo. Like, I'm not convinced with Cancelo. The guy, to me, he's woeful. I don't know if he needs to build up some facts or something, but it was atrocious. Facts, preach, big up Artur. Bro, it's a disgrace, bro. There's no excuse. Man for man, we're stronger than South Korea. So why are we playing so defensive and only waiting for 15 minutes in the game to actually impose ourselves when we have all this quality? It don't make no sense. Someone please make it make sense to me. And when you've had shockers that you've seen Morocco be underdogs and perform, when you've seen Saudi Arabia be underdogs and perform, Iran, you've seen all these players, all these teams, all these countries, yeah, this World Cup be written off by the majority because they're not the biggest footballing nations, with all due respect to them. Why do Fernando Santos have the arrogance of thinking that he can come up against South Korea, park the bus, and get a result? Why does he have that arrogance? I do not understand. I don't understand. Belgium have crashed out and Germany have crashed out. And this guy is still being naive. Still being naive. I don't know. If you can't see the warning signs, bro, you're going to go. The lorry's coming. It's going to run us over. It's going to run us over. I would have started Brun Fernandes. He is playing too well to leave him out. I agree. I would have as well. I don't understand why the big rotation is needed. I don't really understand that. Look, listen, I understand certain players. I think one or two players deserve to be rotated into the team, but I didn't think the midfield didn't need to be like rejuvenated that much. And if you are, then it needs to be balanced. The thing is, there's no balance in this midfield. 2 CDMs. Even when he makes a change, he's substituting on 2 CDMs. When you're chasing a game, I don't understand. Like, I don't know. What, are we watching ice hockey or what are we doing here? Porque não entendo, mo. Não entendo. Não entendo a porcaria. Não sei o que está a passar pela cabeça do Fernando Santos, mas esse filho da puta needs to come out da seleção. Tô cansado. I want to win the World Cup, man. You know what I'm saying? This guy's wasting a generation. And why is Diogo Costa still in goal? Useless goalkeeper. Exactly. Just before I forget about that, what happened to Rui Patricio? Because Rui Patricio, for me, is solid for Portugal. Absolutely solid. I don't understand why he can't play. Diego Costa, and I'm not going to completely blame Diego Costa because I feel like the defending for the first equalizing goal wasn't his fault. It was the defenders. And also, the second goal wasn't his fault either. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm not going to completely lay on to Diogo Costa, because in this specific game, I don't think it was the keeper's mistakes. Defensively, we were shocking in set plays and on the counter-attack. And this is why we lost the game. And ultimately, we didn't impose ourselves and allowed Korea to keep gaining momentum and gain confidence that they can get an equalizer. And ultimately, they did. It's ridiculous, man. Big up to you, bro. Big up Northside in the chat. And people was laughing when I said Podence should have been put in the squad. Would have done way better than some of these lot playing on the wing, offering nothing, bro. Facts, bro. Facts. Absolute facts. But, you know, Fernando Santos, only the favorites can play. Only my favorites. Only the guys I love. Do you know what I'm saying? Only the guys that want to suck him off that are going to be the ones that are going to be able to play. Don't understand, man. I don't want to see a Portugal team assembled over favorites and, oh, this is my boy or whatever. Definitely not from the manager. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't lie. I wouldn't mind Pochettino taking the Portugal job. Apparently, he's looking for an international job. Bro, I wouldn't mind seeing him. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind seeing Pochettino take the Portugal job either. I can't lie to you. That's a decent shout. I tell you what. With all the attacking players that we've got, even though we didn't bring Renato Sanches, we didn't bring Podence, we didn't bring Pedro Neto. He's another one that could have been selected. We didn't. Jota's injured, yeah. So we ain't even got a full star-studded Portugal team that's been selected. He would get the most out of this. He'd get the most out of this Portugal team. You know what? F it. I'd bring out Arsene Wenger. I'd get Arsene Wenger managing this Portugal team. I'll tell you what, Arsene Wenger would utilize the attacking prowess of Portugal. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think Arsene Wenger in international football could actually do something. For club football, Arsene Wenger is finished. In international football, bro, he could easily do a job. especially at a nation that has the quality and the players that Portugal do. It's ridiculous. Disgusting performance. I'm really pissed off about that performance. Bro, I'm done, bro. I'm done. Northside, is the Portugal manager a dinosaur? Bro, he's the Portuguese Sam Allardyce, bro. You know what I mean? He's the Portuguese Tony Pulis. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick of him, bruv. And he's going to come out, yeah, looking like fucking Snorlax from Pokemon, talking absolute bullshit, looking like he's high, smoke a blunt, and just chilling there. Bro, I'm done, bruv. I'm done. He needs to cut. This needs to be his last tournament. Get him out. He ain't good enough. He ain't good enough. Also, I must say the manager is awful, but I do have to say the players that were on the pitch should have put more effort in as well against South Korean team that should be beaten easily. I understand that, but then again, when the manager's asking them to sit back all the time, sit back, don't impose yourselves, don't attack. Let's be real, when we're looking at that lineup, yeah, João Mário plays for Benfica, a team that like to attack. Vitinha plays for PSG, a team that like to attack. Ruben Neves plays for Wolves, a team that like to attack. You know what I'm saying? Horta has always been a player that liked to attack. I remember when he played at Braga. You know what I mean? Dalot plays at Man United, a team that like to attack. Cancelo plays at Man City, a team that like to attack. We've got hella players that like to attack and are used to playing attacking football. But when you're handcuffing them and telling them, no, you stay in this position, you don't overlap, you don't make a run, you don't break the lines, I'm not going to be putting a midfield together that's going to actually create a lot of chances for João Mário, Horta, Ronaldo, etc. Then what can we really expect of them as well? Ronaldo I'm most annoyed with because he had the most opportunities in this game and he didn't even score a goal. And this is why when Bruno Fernandes has a brace in the last game and it only flicks off of Ronaldo's quiff. This Filho da Putas, yeah, going up and running up, and if he could grab the World Cup, he'd already be throwing it up in the air. This Filho da Puta is hanging on to any goal, even goals that are not his, because he knows he ain't as clinical as he once was, and I'm sick and tired of it. Self-awareness is a big thing. And when you're self-aware, you can actually change and improve. Ronaldo can't improve because he still believes he's the player he was, but he's unable. His body is unable to do the things he once could do. And until he realizes that, he ain't going to change. He ain't gonna change his game. He ain't going to improve. And we're going to keep seeing this Ronaldo. And I don't understand why he was so vexed when he come off, because you did absolutely caca. You know what I'm saying? I'm done. My head's gone. I'm fed up of it. I'm fuming. That performance, I'm fuming. As soon as the full-time whistle when I took the channel off straight away. The second goal for them, how the hell did 3 defenders allow Son to slot that ball through for Huang? I'm fuming. Bro, they stood off the guy. They stood off him. I don't understand. Why are we not closing him down? And the thing is, there was a couple of chances where South Korea ran through the midfield. No one got to it. No one put a foot in. And I saw this in the last game as well, where at times we're allowing players to drive through us in the midfield and they're going unchallenged. I mean, what is going on? The centre-backs have to stand off because if they commit and don't get to the ball, then it's gone. The CDM has to be the player imposing himself and going to win the ball. I don't know what is going on. Northside has Ronaldo's fingernail in his eye. Bro, I'm telling bro, I don't know. Maybe he flicked it in my eye, bro. Maybe he was biting his nails the whole game, bro, because he wasn't performing. Embarrassing performance. I'm absolutely fuming. My TV couldn't believe it. I changed the channel by itself. When the game finished, it was fuming like me. Bro, that's what I'm saying, man. For me, João Mário is not good enough anyway to be in the starting lineup. Possibly, I wouldn't even put him in the squad for me. I'll put him as a midfielder, potentially. But, yeah, I can see why you wouldn't add him to the squad. Northside, I'm not surprised because Portugal done this in the Euros 2016. I still believe Portugal can win it, but not be easy. Bro, but the thing is, it's not sustainable. This is the thing. It's not sustainable doing this. I don't think we'll be able to do. We did it in the Euros, but in this World Cup, I don't think this can happen. When look at the underdogs. Forget the favorites for a moment. Let's just forget France and Spain, Spain, and countries like that are looked at as favorites. Look at the underdogs. They are hungry, man. They are hungry. They are coming out here for a performance, for a win. They ain't coming for, oh, we're just going to lay down because it's Portugal, because it's Belgium, because it's Germany. Nah, they're coming out to play. I don't think this is going to be sustainable. I really don't. But that's just my opinion, man. Cancelo is done. I don't want to see him in the team again. Bro, I don't want to see him either, bro. You weren't winning it anyways. Calm down. Man, even France struggled it against Tunisia. Last games in the group don't matter if you're already qualified. Listen, that's not the point. First of all, I bet you, like everybody else, didn't expect us to win the Euros. Yeah? I bet if you're old enough, which I don't know your age, I bet you didn't expect Greece to win the Euros the year that we lost to them in the final. So at the end of the day, in football, anything can happen. Before the World Cup started, a lot of people wouldn't think that Belgium and Germany, as one of the favourites, would be out at this stage in the competition. So no one can tell me nothing, bro. The team that we won the Euros with 2016 is probably one of the worst teams that Portugal have had. The team that we lost against Greece in the final of the Euros when Ronaldo was just a kid, that was a way better team, player for player, than we had in 2016. So once I see things like this, no one can tell me, oh, but calm down, you wouldn't have won it anyway. Bro, I'm not hearing none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? No one expected Morocco to be this great. Yeah? And now, obviously, hindsight, a lot of people are going to be acting like they're experts. Oh, yeah, we could see it. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. So at the end of the day, I'm not having none of that. If there's a right manager managing Portugal, we do have a very, very good chance of winning this World Cup. Unfortunately, we don't. Unfortunately, people that don't know about all the Portuguese players, ain't seen all the Portuguese players, don't know of all the Portuguese players that we can select for a tournament, are going to think that I'm chatting crap because you don't know about the potential of Portugal. But I know what this team could play like. I know the players that could have been selected. I know how this team could play. So I'm not hearing none of that chat. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hearing none of that chat. Jose Sa is better than Diego Costa as well. We didn't bring Guedes as well. Exactly. Guedes is another one that we could have bought. And Jota as well. That was at Benfica, now at Celtic. So many options, but this manager's absolutely clueless. Bro, he don't want to attack. He don't want to attack. The only reason he's bringing Bernardo Silva, Andre Silva, Rafael Leao, because he has to. You know what I'm saying? If he could bring, just 90% of his team defenders, he would. This guy don't want to attack. He don't want to score. 50 defenders and flip him Ronaldo. That's it. That's the way he plays. You know what I'm saying? Is the rumors true about Ronaldo going to Saudi Arabia team? I thought I heard that somewhere. Yeah, I think Fabrizio Romano came out and confirmed that the interest is real. If he's going, we don't know. Obviously, Ronaldo's ego is going to make him chill and stay and see if a big team that's in the Champions League will still come in for him. But this guy's done, bro. Either go MLS or go Saudi Arabia. I don't want to see him again, bro. I don't want to see him. I'm done with this guy. Big up Northside and the chat. Hope you're all good. Big up, people. Listen, I will be returning back to doing Arsenal content if I see any news. So yeah, I will be getting back. I needed a little bit of a break because I've been just going through a couple of things personally. But yeah, I'm gonna be releasing more content. I know I've been giving it a lot more days off and releasing less content because of the World Cup. But I will be releasing some more Arsenal content again. Just needed a little bit of a break. I was a little bit burnt out as well, if I'm going to be completely honest. Hope you're all good though, bro, apart from the awful performance. I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm going to start doing the Arsenal content again as well. Obviously, with international football, that dominates right now. And I'm not watching every game of the World Cup, I'll be real. But whether Portugal get there or not, I still will do semis and finals. And the final. I may even do a watch along. I don't know. We'll see. But the Arsenal content is returning. Because it is primarily an Arsenal channel before anything. But listen, people, it is what it is. Portugal are through. South Korea, congratulations. Nothing but praise to South Korea. Seeing their fans in the stadium crying, seeing the players crying. Song even sat down and was crying. And it was a shame that the rest of the team didn't perform because I feel like the lot had Son in his pocket for majority of this game. But it is what it is. The rest of the team didn't turn up. The manager didn't turn up. And it is what it is. Portugal proceed to the round of 16. So do South Korea, Uruguay, and Ghana are out. And it is what it is. And like D1, my guy says, hit that like button on the way out if you haven't already, people. Exactly. Big up D1, man. He's a real one. A lot of you, Fruity Chats, a lot of you lot are real ones, man. Big up to all of you lot. Do you know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. Listen, we move. We'll see who Portugal's got next. I don't know yet who's Portugal's got, but whoever Portugal's got next, we'll see. And hopefully Fernando Santos steps up his game. Listen, I need to bounce because I've got some things to do. Make sure you like and subscribe. And listen, Fernando Santos out, Ronaldo out.